now. This is 8 News Now, live at 5. Live, local, now.
Right now at 5 o'clock, the York wildfire burning in the Mojave National Preserve has now grown to more than 77,000 acres, and it's 0% contained. In fact, just yesterday, it crossed over into the Nevada border.
The massive fire continuing to spread on the California border. It's also burning in the newly created Wildfire National Monument and threatening Walking Box Ranch you see there on the map. If it crosses State Route 164, it will enter a wilderness area where Nevada's largest and likely oldest Joshua trees live.
Yeah, we're talking about that, David. We've got the wind, we've got the dry brush, and of course those Joshua trees that everybody loves are just fuel now to this fire. So this is a live look outside, all that thick, kind of a soupy haze out there lingering over the valley. Now we're going to look at some drone video our crew shot earlier today. This was taken not too far from the South Point, which, as you can see, it almost looks like just thick haze, but there's a lot of smoke in that mix. So we do thank you for joining us here at 5. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm David Charnes. You can barely see in that video. And right now the fire burning about 120 square miles. To keep that in perspective, we're talking about an area slightly smaller than the city of Las Vegas.
This is what everybody's talking about the last couple of days. We have team coverage as it continues to grow.
Chief Meteorologist Ted Florendo and weather anchor Mary Jane Belliez standing by with the latest conditions.
8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthew live with how the fire is impacting travelers.
And first, we start with reporter Victoria Saha. She is near the fire line with what's happening right now. Victoria.
My photographer and I have been driving around throughout the day, and everywhere we went, we were able to smell the smoke in the air. We did come across these guys, Crane Valley Hotshots. They're here to help with the fire. They're on standby right now, but will jump in once they get eyes on the fire.
Just spread all over the place.
Jim Esslinger is one of just a few living on this road in Nipton. The York fire inching closer to his home. When did you start getting a little worried that it's getting closer?
Yesterday, I noticed last night that the smoke is really heavy.
Making for unhealthy air quality.
In fact, I had to turn off my swamp cooler because the smoke was coming in even through the wet pads coming into the house. So it's really terrible.
The fire starting in Southern California in the Mojave National Preserve, now spreading 77,000 acres, crossing over into Nevada.
I've been living here for 14 years, and this is the first time that I've seen it this close to home. And this is what I consider home.
I spoke with Mark Peoples with the California Incident Management Team. He says the heat is slowing crews.
The amount of physical stress on firefighters. You know, you've got firefighters out there that are hiking into locations. They have over 50 or 60 pounds of equipment on their back.
There are more than 260 firefighters battling the blaze, with our Clark County Fire on standby. Right now, we do know it will take a few days or even up to a couple of weeks to put the fire out. There haven't been any plans to evacuate residents, but you are advised to be ready just in case. Reporting from Searchlight, Victoria Saha, 8 News Now.
Right now, the fire isn't threatening any homes or structures, but it is closing roads in the Mojave and Castle Mountains. Ivanpah Hart Mine Road and Walking Box Ranch roads closed right now. Hole in the Wall, that is, Mid Hills and Black Canyon Group Campground are all closed right now. So those closures are also leaving some travelers stranded in the area. Ryan Matthew is joining us with some of those traveler stories on the I-15 near Prim. They're playing the sitting and waiting game, Ryan.
Yeah, David, we're no strangers to backups on the 15 here, but the one from this morning hit especially hard for those trying to make it home, hitting the road and then coming in contact with basically a wall of haze. What you see now, this is very different from this morning as cars are now moving and wind is blowing away that haze. But at one point, it left some saying they've been here all weekend stranded.
Maybe there's an accident. Nope. It's a fire.
The travelers like Ariel Monasala just passing through Las Vegas, this San Diego resident coming back from a weekend getaway in Utah.
My grandma was tired, so we stopped at the hotel just to see if they had a room, and they told us that they had over 200 firefighters staying there. that were sent up from San Diego to try to stop this fire.
She, her mom, grandma, and 2 children now have this in their way. The York Fire exploding inside Sunday and engulfing portions of the main roadway between Las Vegas and Southern California in heavy haze. Limited visibility that stranded this San Diego family in Prim for the foreseeable future. Running low on money and diapers for the little ones, it's becoming more difficult to see the other side of this trip.
I've got an autistic child that's waiting for me at home. Like, I need to get to him. I'm so stressed out. I'm so anxious. I cried so much this morning because I just want to be in my bed. I just want to be home with my kids, and I don't want to be here anymore.
Now here's another live look at the 15 at Prim. Traffic again moving, and visibility looks much nicer now with those winds picking up. Now if you stick with us until 6:30, a lot of the hotel and business workers here in Prim have quite the view of the fire at night, and now they're on edge about what comes next. For now, reporting live in Prim, Ryan Matthew, 8 News Now.
Ryan, thanks for that. So all that smoke now causing delays and canceled flights at Reed International Airport. At last check, over 600 flights delayed. So far, about 60 of those have been canceled. So that smoke, as you can see here now from this live look at the airport, really taking a toll on travelers. At last check, the delays were running about an hour and a half, kind of depending on which airline you were with.
And we're talking about that smoke. You can certainly see it there, but it's not the only thing impacting our skies right now. We are also tracking the monsoon storms.
I mean, you want to just put more into this mix. That's what's going on this afternoon. Ted Florendo joining us from the Weather Center with the latest on what's going on with our skies. Ted.
Hey guys, yeah, we have been seeing some of these storms, but they've been very isolated in nature, and looks like it could be that way for this evening. Live look outside, that haze is still out there. We'll have an update on the air quality in just a bit, but I want to focus on those storms because we did get some of those isolated cells that passed through the valley for the day today, specifically in Henderson, right around that 4 o'clock hour right there. That's why we led with weather. And as it moved its way up towards the east side, look at it, just sort of fizzled out. Now we're dry right now. A few light showers up in Centennial Hills, but if you zoom out, there is still plenty of activity out in Mojave County. And if you look down south, now this is where the York Fire is. We're actually getting a cell over the York Fire, providing some showers and rain, which is great. We need that, all right? Also some cells here just south of Black Mountain. We'll watch these as they drift up north, getting some rain along with that too. So we need some rain over the fire. We just don't need the lightning strikes along with it. Air quality, here's an update now. Unhealthy readings for the smoke and the small particulate matter. That's the update now. So if you have any issues with your lungs, we're talking bronchitis or asthma, just stay indoors because that haze out there, a big issue. I had somebody write me and said, I feel like I've got sinus problems or I feel I've got allergies. That's all from the smoke, so keep that in mind. 100 degrees outside right now. Your dew points are up to 51 degrees. So yeah, we do have some really juicy air right now where thunderstorms could produce some flash flooding. We'll have more on that coming up. But winds and their direction aren't only transporting smoke into our neighborhoods, but they also play a big part on how fast these fires spread. Weather reporter Mary Jane Beliesa is live and has a look at all the factors of how this fire behaves. Mary Jane.
Ted, as we know, the weather can play a big role in how a wildfire spreads, along with fuels and topography. I spoke with experts who break down wildfire behavior and what we can expect. As the York Fire continues to spread, knowing how a wildfire may behave is critical for fire control. The last few days have been windy as thunderstorms develop around our area. Joshua Thalaker, a fuel specialist for the U.S. Forest Service, says these conditions make it ideal for rapid fire growth.
One of the most dangerous parts, actually, of thunderstorms occurring is their gusting erratic winds come out of it, and they can go in any direction.
Ray Johnson, a fire prevention officer with the U.S. Forest Service, says it's not just the wind we're keeping an eye on.
We have to be concerned about lightning here, which could also be starting fires. The area that this fire is in doesn't have that much topography change, so primarily it is wind driven.
Fire Chief Dave Cochran with the Nevada Fire Chiefs Association says you have to consider the elevation and aspect of the Mojave National Preserve.
Not only being aware of the topography, but not attacking fire from above when you have that slope leading up to you.
Fuel moisture also plays a factor. For now, Chief Cochran says the intensity and severity of this fire is leading to extreme fire behavior.
Big fires like the York Fire will make their own weather. They'll create clouds, they'll create wind, and they'll create those fire whirls, which are basically tornadoes of fire. You know, with the wind-driven fire like the York Fire is, I think it's approaching 80,000 acres. It's really, really hard to get your arms around that, to get any sort of containment.
The top focus now for fire crews is containment and suppression efforts. Reporting live, Mary Jean Balieza, 8 News Now.
So desert temperatures over 100 degrees also make it really tough for those firefighters. Fire crews are making use of aircraft along with other equipment to try and mitigate the flames. So we will continue to monitor the fire, the smoke, the air quality, and the chance for these severe thunderstorms on top of all of it over the next few days here. Just keep it right here on 8 News Now. Our weather team rated most accurate 9 years in a row.
We are following more news for you this afternoon. This man behind bars accused of killing a woman with a go-kart. Mojave County deputies say 40-year-old John Stetler ran his ex-girlfriend over on Friday in Meadview, Arizona. She was taken to a Las Vegas hospital where she died. Stetler now faces a second-degree murder charge per domestic violence.
And have you seen this woman? Metro Police are looking for 19-year-old Leilana Swanger. She was last seen near Wallapai and Farm Road wearing a pink hat, white shorts, a tie-dye shirt, and running shoes. But this was back on July 13th. Anyone with information asked to call Metro Police or the missing persons detail, the number there on your screen. And now they're also offering an opportunity just to email any tips at missingpersons@lvmpd.com.
Metro says this gas station manager is accused of embezzling tens of thousands of dollars from 2 different stores. In court documents the 8 News Now investigators obtained today, officers are accusing Destiny Wright of stealing more than $60,000 from 2 businesses. Police picking her up last week on a traffic stop. They say she was driving in an unregistered car.
Coming up next here at 5 o'clock, school starts in a week for our local kids. But this year, the way your child's school is actually, their schoolwork is rated, is going to be a little bit different.
And we'll have the latest on when it will clear as far as the haze go and whether you could get more storms in your neighborhood. We'll have that more coming up.
And as we head to our break, taking another look at video from our 8 News Now drone of the 15 there. Not much to see beyond those mountains. More on the York fire right after this.